American Indigenous student organization. So what we basically do is foster a safe and inclusive environment for Native students and non-Native students also, but we try and make sure that NAISO is a safe space for all Indigenous students, whether or not you're from, North America, or you're not from North America, or you're Indigenous from somewhere else. We basically try to create programming that, also tries to educate the broader campus about Indigenous issues as well, just because it's kind of an important thing to do at an institution like this one.
Native students are the lowest racial ethnic demographic in the entire university. We have the lowest retention rates out of any racial ethnic group in the university. And so NAISO is really just a space for community to get together and to empower each other.
It's been a lot of navigating my place here and finding where I belong, as well as kind of gaining more awareness on my own culture and things like that. I have learned immensely from other Native students, and I have learned from their cultures and more about my own from being here and being a part of the Native community on campus. So that has helped me a lot, and this community is one of the things that helped me find my place where I belong. And I feel like a lot of minority students, not just Native students, don't tend to find that, and that's why minority, especially Native communities, tend to have higher retention rate and higher dropout rates, is because of that lack of belonging.
Native November, it's a month, but this is also just what we should be doing every day. We should be celebrating Indigenous existence every single day, and we should be honoring our stories every single day, honoring Native youth stories every single day, honoring those experiences, talking about them, advocating for them and with them, and that shouldn't just be restricted to the month of November. This should be happening every single day of the year. And so I hope that even though that this is our month, I guess, I want to see these conversations and events continue and make sure that they're constantly happening instead of just in one month.
It's not like at the end of November we take off our Native identity, we take off our beaded earrings, and we retire it and put it in the closet until next November. We're Native all the time, we're Indigenous all the time, and we are here all of the time. And we're always doing things, whether that be just hanging out or advocating in some way, or we're going to class, we're going to these meetings, we're on these panels, we're at these events, and they don't just happen in November. NAISO doesn't just disappear after November ends.
I wish people knew that Native cultures aren't all the same. I think that's something that gets overwritten a lot in the narrative, that all natives from Turtle Island have the same culture, and it's just you're Indian, you're Native, you're Indigenous. I wish that would shift more to respecting the individual tribes in our cultures and the nations.
People don't really understand how much of a community-based people we are.
I don't think I would have the friends that I do if I wasn't in NAISO, and I don't think I would be where I am now if I wasn't in NAISO and made the friendships that I have. So that's definitely an integral part of NAISO.